Hey guys and gals, A here. Welcome to another episode of EDCQ. Today we are talking Olight. They have some new products coming out, some new colors, variations, and I wanted to give you a heads up so that you could check out the sales, check out the prices. One thing that they have done is they've done away with like their really big sales, and instead they're just keeping their prices consistent all the time. It is one of the ways that they have chosen to combat tariffs, and I respect that. I would rather pay a lower price all the time rather than a higher price and get a sell price. So I think that's really cool. They stand by their products. They believe their prices are good and fair, and they're keeping them at that price instead of raising them. So I think that's cool, but it does mean when there are actually products on sale, I want to let you know. So when you can save an additional percentage, I want to put that in your ear, especially when it's a good product. And they do have some. So they've got O-Clip Ultras, which I'll be showing you here in a second. Those are going to be on sale, 10 or 20% off, depending upon which one you get. The Arcfeld Pro, their Stars and Stripes edition, for the 4th of July. That one is going to be coming in at 10% off, $89.99. They are having an i3E EOS, which they kind of have a standard keychain light for every cell. You can snag that for $4.99. I believe you can only get one at that price, but you can snag one for $4.99, which a keychain light at $5 is a steal. And then the O stations are going to be on sale as well. And you can see one right there. I actually have them side by side. That's the AAA you can see. The AA kind of has an orangish color, and it's right here. They're battery rechargers. They charge rechargeable batteries. I love them. I was sent one for review. I purchased the other. They're actually on sale. You can, I think, get them on sale individually, save even more if you purchase both. Highly recommend them. I love those. We go through a lot of batteries. I have young kids. We have toys that use AAAs or AA's like crazy. That's how we do it. And not to mention, I've always got AA and AAA batteries ready to go for flashlights that run them. So great option. I love that. Highly recommend it. They are pricey, but you are getting something that can recharge a lot of batteries at once, can hold them, can store them, tells you if they're bad. Like, it's a great product. Highly recommend it. But today, the thing I want to hit on really hard is the O-Clip Ultra. So this is my personal one. I've had this since they came out. This is in their navy color. It is a deep saturated color I absolutely love. And so the O-Clip is going to be a light with a clip. You can attach it onto things. I could attach it into my shirt pocket right here. You could attach it onto a backpack strap, all different kinds of things. I frequently have one on the bag I'm carrying, on the strap, and I'll wear my bag on my right shoulder, you know, kind of coming down, sitting on my left hip, and I will kind of clip it on the strap, and then it's facing where I'm looking, which is pretty cool. Gives me a way to use it. And the clip is good enough that I haven't lost one. I suppose you definitely could, depending on what you're doing, but it does have some rubber grips, and it grips pretty decently, so I've never had one come off. And then the features you're getting are a spotlight, a floodlight, and then UV. And you get those with the turn of a dial here. I don't know if we're going to be able to see the emblems. There we go. So you can see I've got 3 different symbols right here. That is for spot, flood, and UV. And then you simply push that button to activate that mode. So we can press a button and hold, rotate through the different settings that offers, and then you could spin the dial and go into the next mode. And again, hold to cycle through those, spin the dial, and we're into UV. So you can actually rotate that dial with the device on or off. Super cool. You get a max of 130 meters, which is some pretty good throw. And then you get a max of 530 lumens, which is a pretty darn powerful light. And then your UV is coming in at 800 MW. So great to spot some scorpions, or, you know, see if something is clean or not, or whatever else you find to use your UV for. So 3 great functions in one small item. And as I said, this is my personal one. Absolutely love it. I've used it since it came out. And then here is the Stars and Stripes edition. And I love that. You can see we've got the the stars and stripes, the flag right there. And then on the back, the single star. It looks really cool. Really like the color. It's not bright. It doesn't scream out at you. It's much more muted, but I love it. I absolutely love the looks of that. Exact same specs on this. Some of the really cool features with the Ultra. The button is metal, as well as the USB-C charging port cover is also metal. So it just flips down, flips up. USB-C chargeable. Absolutely amazing. So that is the O-Clip Ultra. Love the lights. Glad I have a second one because I do carry two EDC bags, a smaller one like a quick sling bag and then a larger one for more items. I can now have one of these in each, which is exactly what they are going to be doing. But yeah, they're awesome. So these guys right here, this is the navy, and then they also have it in a green. Those are going to be on sale for $44.99, which is 10% off their standard price. And then the Stars and Stripes is on sale for $43.99, which is actually going to be 20% off its standard price. It is a print, so it is going to be a little more expensive, but for this sale, it's actually going to be $1 cheaper. So definitely check them out. They have some awesome gear. If you get stuff when they have a sale, congratulations, enjoy it. You got some awesome products. If you don't get it when they have the sale, I've got a discount discount code I'll have listed down below. Use that, save yourself, I think it's a 10% discount code. Save yourself a little money and purchasing a flashlight. And yeah, enjoy. I love Olights. I have a ton of them. They make a great product. I enjoy it. It works well for me. And these are no exception. They're not the only ones in the rectangle shaped flashlight game. They're certainly some of the best in my opinion. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. Let me know if you snagged something from the Summer Bash sale they have going on. And I will be back with new content soon. Remember, EDC? EDC.